How do you stay motivated?
So this week we're going to talk about staying motivated as a singer. Staying motivated to accomplishing your goals and your dreams. There is an old Hindu saying that we are what our deep driving desire is. And as our desire is, so is our will. As our will is, so is our deed. And so your deeds are the things that are going to help you accomplish your deep driving desire. When a student calls me, a prospective student calls me up and talks to me about starting lessons, one of the first things I ask them is why. Why are they interested in taking lessons? What is it that they want from lessons? And typically they'll start out with giving me very technical answers. Oh, I want to strengthen my voice. I want to build my breath pressure. I have a problem with this area or that area. And then we get past that and I say, okay, so let's say you now have the voice of your dreams. What is it that you want to do with that? And then they'll start to tell me about how they've always believed that they're supposed to be doing this for a living and then they're supposed to be doing this with their life. And then they come to lessons and they start lessons and they're very committed, they're very excited, they start to hear their voice changing and opening up and getting more powerful and getting some control. And they're very committed to practicing and they come every week to their lessons and all of that is good for a while. And then they start to take that progress for granted. Now, they stop remembering that it's their deed, it's that work, that effort, that daily commitment, and that weekly coming to their lesson and making this happen that has accomplished this progress that they've made. And so they begin to take it for granted and they start to slack off. They stop practicing as much or the way that they were when they should be practicing even more now that they're more advanced. They'll start maybe canceling lessons and letting other activities interfere. And all of this starts to send them down a road where they start to not only level off, but also regress to some point where old habits start to creep in. And when that starts happening, they start feeling discouraged and feeling like, I don't know, maybe this really isn't the thing that I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And sometimes, you know, they'll just stop altogether. They'll stop singing. They may decide that this really isn't the area that they should be putting their focus in now, and they'll start doing other things. But what I can tell you is that from my time as a voice teacher and my time just in life on this planet, I have discovered that if your passion, if your deep driving desire is tied to your life's purpose, then it's not going to go away. It might go away for a while. You might be able to convince yourself that it's unimportant for a while, and you might let other things take priority, but it will pop up. And it's going to keep popping up again until you deal with it. Because if it's truly your life's purpose, it won't go away. You can convince your mind that it's not the thing you want to do anymore, but your heart and your gut simply won't accept it, and it's going to keep coming back. You may tell yourself, you know what, I'm getting too old, this isn't really a match at this age anymore. Well, what I can tell you about that is that, God willing, you are going to get older either way. So the time when it pops up again, you're going to be older, and you will either have the voice that your deep desire, driving desire, has always wanted, or you won't, and you're going to still be wishing that you had. So dealing with it and not giving up is really important. So if singing is your deep driving desire and it's tied to your life's purpose, then you need to make it a priority and you need to keep it foremost in your mind and in your life and in your schedule, your routine, every day, every week, every year. So what does that mean? That means that it's got to be the priority. You've got to know that you're going to be practicing every day, both vocalizing as well as your repertoire. You want to come to your lesson every week. Don't schedule other things when you know you have your lesson. Schedule it around your lesson. And if it's absolutely unavoidable, then don't just pass the week and say, all right, well, I'll miss this week. Make sure you reschedule. Go to your lesson. This is what's going to help keep you on track, continue to move you forward so that you don't level off. Put motivational posters and quotes all around where you're going to see them regularly all day long to keep you motivated, to keep you on track, to remember that this is the thing you're working toward. This is your priority. This is your life's purpose. You want to socialize with people who have a similar interest. You want to hang out with other musicians. You want to be involved in activities with them that help you achieve your goal, that are going to drive you towards success. So these are the way that you spend your time, in both when you're practicing and rehearsing or coming to your lesson. That's one thing. But outside of those things, you socialize with people who have a common interest. This is what's going to continue to bring you closer to your goal, and it's going to give you contacts and people that you can work alongside with and learn more about things that are going to help you get there. So try to keep in mind our Hindu scripture, which is that your deeds are the things that are going to bring you to your deep driving desire, and hopefully you'll be living your life's purpose. If you found that this was helpful to you and it helps keep you motivated, please share it with anyone you know who you think needs a little assistance in staying motivated and on track. Like the comment, like it. Join us on Facebook. That's Facebook/Bang On Records. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at YouTube/Bang On Records. And you can always look at past videos. There are lots of other videos on our blog page at bangonrecords.com/blog. All right, see you next time.